Okay, so today we are going to learn how to take the background out of a picture. So the first thing you want to do is click on Photoshop here, and you want to upload whatever image it is that you want to take the background out of. So I want to do this one here, and we're going to go, once it's in there, we want to make it a little bigger. Alright, and then go right here to your Magic Wand tool, and you want to set your tolerance somewhere around 50, 60. Some images you may need more, some you may need less. It's going to depend on how grainy and pixelated it is. So I'm going to choose 60. I happen to know that that will work on this image. So on a Mac, you're going to use the Shift key, and on Windows you'll use the Control key, but if you'll hold that down while you click, it will allow you to click multiple sections at a time. And you just want to click on all of the colors, and this will allow you to choose everything that you're wanting to keep. Now these little circles, those little heart circles, those are not going to work. They're too grainy. And I'll zoom in so you can see. See how grainy those are? That isn't going to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now once you have everything selected that you want to keep, you want to go up here to the top and choose Select and go to Inverse. Now, this is how it works on a Mac. I'm on a Mac, so it could work a little different on a Windows computer. I remember on my Windows computer, I think it was Control I would inverse it. So you might try that if you don't know where the inverse is. Otherwise, just kind of go through all of this up here and you'll find it. It'll say invert or inverse. And you're not really going to see a change, but that's okay. And then click Edit and Cut, or you can use the Control X button on a Windows. And you'll see it's gone. It just removes it, which is amazing. Okay, so now that that's done, you can save that. Save it as, always put it in a PNG. And the reason that we do that is because it keeps this white background in there. If you're working on a different program like GIMP or Photo, Paint.net, saving in a PNG is going to leave you with a transparent background, so you won't have to take the white out later. With this, we will have to take the white out later, but it's not going to be hard. Okay, so now, here you see that we have 4 different colors. In order to upload it, you're going to need it to be kind of like an SVG file, where when you load it, it'll be different layers so that you can make it different colors. So I'm going to show you how to do that the easy way here. Hold down your Shift or Control key, depending on computer again, and choose all of one color. So I'm going to start with this color green first, and then you want to go and do your invert or inverse and your cut again, and that leaves you with your green. So then you want to just go to Save As, and you want to just save it as a PNG again, and I just label mine green, okay? And that way I know where to find it at. So then you want to go to Edit and go Step Backwards, or if you're working on a Windows, just choose Control Z. Okay, that takes you right back to this, and then you go ahead and do your next color, and you go through the same process again. Inverse or invert, depending on computer, and cut. And it leaves you the same color. Now you want to go and save that as a dark green, and then go back. Now if you're on a Mac, you're going to click on Edit and Step Backward. If you are on a Windows, you're going to choose Control Z. That will take you back. You want to do that process again for this lime green and also for the pink, saving them as a PNG image with the appropriate color as its name, the file name. So now that you all have that done, and I've already done all of my layers, you don't need to see me do it 4 times to get it. We're going to go to our Safari or Internet Explorer, Chrome, whatever you use on your computer, and go to Cricut.com, because of course this is a Cricut tutorial. And we want to go to Upload Image once you have signed in and created a new project. So we're going to go to there. As you can see, I have tons and tons of uploaded. It goes way down, way down. So I don't really find very many images. So click on Upload Image and Browse, and you want to choose whatever image it is. So I'm gonna go with the dark green just to show you, because it's got a lot of loops. And then you can use any of these, it doesn't really matter, but I always use complex image because it will take care of any image that I put in it. And just because it's a simple image doesn't mean that the complex image won't work with that. It will. Complex image works with any type of image, no matter what. So I just choose it so that I don't have to think about which one to choose. And then click Continue. And now you can zoom in if you need to. And I'm going to do that just so that y'all can see what I'm doing here. You want to click on all of the white spaces so that you get this little checkered pattern. That makes it see-through. And gets rid of everything with the green, because the green is all we want to keep. And then click on Continue. And then you want to save as a cut image. Unless you're going to be printing it, you always want to save as a cut image. And I never really print because you have to get a certain type of vinyl or whatever to do that with. Or, if it's on paper or something like that, which is fine if you do that. But for the most part, we're going to be saving as a cut image. So click on that and you'll see right here the image name. Whatever image name you gave it in Photoshop is what it's going to give you here, which is great. And I'll show you why shortly. Okay, so once you get all of your images uploaded, they're going to appear right here below. And as you can see, I already have all of those images ready to go. So you want to click them all and then insert the images, and it'll pile them up right there. So then what I do is I just spread mine out just so that I can see what I'm working with. Now I'm going to show you the file name. See here? It shows pink, lime green, green, and dark green. Well, they're all black here. So I can go through and I can go ahead and choose, okay, well that one's dark green, and this one's just regular green, and then this one's lime green, and then this one is pink. And so I can go through and color my images really quickly and really easily because my names are there and I know what color it's supposed to be without having to pull up another image to look back at and refer at. I don't have to do that because I know what it's supposed to be. So then we're going to take here, and I just like to make it really big at first. I think it works best that way, because then you can shrink it later. So then we're going to put our little heart right there and make it a little bit bigger. And you can make it however big or whatever you need to do. It doesn't really matter. You just want to make it like proportionate and similar to the image. So I like that. So now what you want to do is I'm going to zoom out just to be able to do this real quick. Oh, wrong way. Click your left clicker on your mouse and then hold it and drag, and that will grab everything. Whoops. Should I do it right there? Okay. If it won't do it, then you just hold shift and click on it and it'll add it to it. Then this selects everything and you can move it all around the screen without having it all attached. So then I like to put it back up here, and I like to zoom back into 100% and shrink it down to whatever size it is that I need it to be. And whatever size I need it to be, I always do it 1/2 inch smaller. So now that you have it like that, once you hit go, it's going to separate it into the colors that you need, and everything will be properly sized so that you can go back. Once you cut it, then you can go back in and assemble it all, and it'll look perfect. So then you would just hit go once you get your vinyl or paper on your mat, and you would go ahead and finish everything up and get it cut and transferred to your project. So that is how you take the background out and cut images into separate layers and get it all cut up. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please like and comment. If you have any questions, just comment with those, and make sure you subscribe to my channel.